All right, we are recording. Hello, everyone. It's Vikki Downey here, your two-star National Marketing Director with Nerium International, and it is August 6th. Very, very excited to be back from our national conference. It's been a couple weeks now, so lots of us have been doing major activity, and this was truly my first opportunity to jump on and really go through exactly how to earn the Bahamas trip, and including mindset, including numbers. I'm going to try to show you guys everything tonight. So I'm going to be a little fun, have a little fun and say, who wants to go to the Bahamas? Right? Yay, I see waving of hands. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to take it off speaker mode for a second to see all of your smiling faces. Wave, everybody. Yay, awesome. I love that. All right, well, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes. So I am going to share my screen in a second, but before I do that, I actually, look at how many notes I have. Good thing I talk fast. So want to talk about this trip. I want to tell you where I'm coming from, and so it's going to help the brand newest brand partner. I started in this industry, most of you know, my husband and I did Amway for quite a few years, had some success there, but you could only earn a trip there and most other companies if you were the top of the company. Well, Nerium changed it a couple of years ago, or actually it was last year, I believe, this time last year, where they made it everybody can earn this. It might have been a year and a half ago with our NLC trip. And that is, in my opinion, the best way to run a company, because my experience was we did Amway, then I joined another direct sales company in 2003. And they had the same model here that we do now for earning the trip. You could be a brand new baby brand partner, somebody that started yesterday, started today, and earn the trip. And I did it. So I know, I speak from experience. You don't have to know what you're doing. I just want you guys to know that. And I was having some fun. I actually pulled out a framed picture of John and I in 2003. And once upon a time, we won a trip to the Bahamas. So I had to show that. I actually showed this at the national conference, not knowing it was the Bahamas. And I wished I could have said, you guys, this was the first trip. So put pictures up of you in tropical locations. If you've gone to a tropical location before, put them all over your house with your significant other or with whoever you want to bring with you. I also made a scrapbook at that time because I was so proud of myself. So I'm telling you guys, you got to be proud. Look at this. I look back on this all the time. John and I were super young. Actually, it was only, 15 years ago. But you guys, this is what you're going to have too. You're going to have these memories. We were in a lazy river. I promise you, this Bahama trip is going to be just as spectacular. Guys, the guys got to golf. If you have a husband that likes to golf, lots of lounging around by the pool. Drinks are paid for by Nerium. There's all kinds of crazy. Look at there, John's having a blast on that inner tube thing. Anyway, you guys, this is going to be you. This is going to be we parasailed for the first time in our lives. So, this is going to be you, and I want you guys believing you can do it. I want you having that in your mindset, because honestly, it all starts with mindset. That is my top number one tip. Right there. Begin with the mindset that you're going to earn it. Begin with the belief that I'm not going to be denied. I'm going on this trip, right? You're going to put these statements, these affirmations all over your house with pictures of the trip. And speaking of the resort, and speaking of which, I want to go ahead and share my screen, because in case you guys haven't gone to the website for the resort, here it is. So let me shrink a couple things here. So here it is. It's the Malia Resort, and I'm going to go. So there it is in all its grandeur, right? And check out. I do have some pictures. I was going to download them, but I thought, it'd be fun to take you guys to the website. So these might be a little bit smaller if you're on your phone, but there's obviously from one of the rooms. There's a teal blue water, which that's what I love about the Caribbean, right? And the warm ocean. I remember drinking Bahama Mamas out there in the ocean with our friends, and that's going to be all of you guys with us, right? There's more views. This is a very new resort, so make sure you go to the Malia.com website. Here's the contemporary furniture, and we're going to be, just imagine all of us taking over this entire resort, right? That's what's going to happen. Jeff rents the entire thing out. Just want you to see more. I wish I had even more pictures, but this one is good enough for me. I'm sure it is for you guys as well. So picture yourself there. Get the mindset that you are not going to be denied. There's no way you're going to miss it, right? And you're going to be there. So that's number one. Number two, you need to know the qualifications, because I've been with people that have missed a trip by $10 because they were off on the qualifications part. And so I'm going to share my screen again and show you guys, which most of you know about this, but in case you haven't printed this out, this is in your back office. This is what we're calling the trip destination success, earn your place in paradise. But here are the qualifications, and you need to know this. So it's going to be in the Bahamas. Here's the qualification period, July 19th through December 31st. So we have basically 5.5 months. We're at the beginning of our 5-month run right now. The trip dates are right here, June 20th through 24th. So put that on your calendar already. Actually, I want to stop the share for a second and show you that too. I already went out and bought a 2019 calendar. You guys go to the Dollar store, and look up, there it is, August. Whoops, I wrote it on the wrong date. That's really funny. I wrote Bahamas on August, but anyway, now I need to change it. It's June 20th through the 24th, okay? So you're going to want to put that on your calendar now. You're going to want to ask for the days off now. Why? Again, mindset. If you're asking for the days off, you're going to work hard to get there. If you don't ask for the days off, you really don't have a goal truly set with a time stamp on it, right? What do people always tell you about setting goals? You have to have it written down with an end date, right? And so we want you guys to be there. So, okay, so I'm going to share again, and back to this page. So there are 2 levels. Level 1, 15,000 in trip volume, right? And includes your hotel, your rooms, your room and board, food, beverage, air transportation. I mean, they treat you like kings and queens. You guys have been hearing this, I'm sure, from everyone, so I won't belabor that too much. But just know you're going to be treated like a queen if you're a woman. You're going to be treated like a king if you're a man. Level 2, I recommend that everybody goes for level 2 because it does include 2 flight vouchers for airfare of $800 each. And think about that. Aim high, right? Aim high, and if you just miss it, you'll still make it on the trip, and you just have to pay for airfare, and it'll be totally worth it. Okay, but what else you need to know is you want to print out, and by the way, that's in the back office, that frequently asked questions is in the back office. Now we're unmuted. Let me see if I can. Somebody's at a party. Somebody's holding a Nerium U and they're having fun, so that's pretty cool. Hang on. I don't want to mess up the Oh, there it is. Okay. For those of you at ASUSN, can you guys mute yourself? Oh boy. I got him. Okay. Okay, sorry. All right, what you want to do is print out your product price list for your country, right? So because I've heard that there have been a few people teaching this incorrectly. They were saying whatever the cost of the product is, that counts towards your trip volume. It does not. I have clarification on this. It's your qualifying volume. So you want to make sure that you're circling the qualifying volume. So if somebody buys, say, an advanced skincare set, right? Wholesale in the United States is $380. The qualifying volume, or ADO price, is $265. The qualifying volume is $250. So that's the volume you're going to count, okay? So this is really, really important. This is the part where I said people have missed trips by just, $10 here and there because they were counting it wrong. You do have the back office. That back office is already doing an amazing job of counting your trip volume, but as we know, there can be errors in technology, and you want to keep track of all your preferred customers, all your brand partners. When they come in, you actually do want to track that. And actually, I'm going to show you a physical way of doing it that I teach our team, all of you guys, and anyone who's watching this. This is from last year, and I was a teacher, so you can go to a teacher supply store and buy these for like $3, but you keep track of your, if you sponsor someone, and I like to take the volume away. I'm going to teach you guys that, but I start with 20,000 and I take it away. Every time somebody orders, I take that out. If somebody joins the company, I take that out. I'm going to show you guys that later, but definitely this is the way to go. In my opinion, you have it on your pantry, you have it everywhere, all over anywhere in the house that you're going to look at it. I have old ones. It's so much fun. So you can look back in the past. Oops, I'm going to show you guys that later. You can look back in the past. I mean, I have so many of these. And no excuses, right? If you want to get this done, no excuses, but put it everywhere. Don't just have it in the back office. That's another thing. When it's just in the back office, you're only looking at it when you log in and you scroll to that section on your leader dashboard. You want to have it prominent in your home, maybe in the bathroom where you're looking at it every day. And if your trip volume hasn't gotten higher in a few days, then you can be hard on yourself and say, hey, I need to do more. I need to get a few more customers. So back to the screen share. Now I'm going to start to crunch some numbers for you guys. And I'll shrink that. So hopefully this is large enough, and I'm going to scroll down. I try to make it as large as I can. This is just one example of how to earn the trip. And I'm a numbers person, so I like to see the numbers, right? Don't forget to go to your frequently asked questions sheet, which is in the back office, and it's going to tell you all the rules. And if you guys could still see me on here, it's going to tell you all the rules on here on how you earn the volume. I'm not going to go so much into that right now, but it's right here. But we will be talking about this as I crunch through the numbers. So this is an example of qualifying volume, again, going off that price list, and you sponsoring 4 new people, new starts, new brand partners that have an ADO every month after they start of 250 qualifying volume. And you guys, with all the products we have, they're going to want that much at least, right? They may wind up having more, but they're going to want all of our products every month. And if you're helping them become 3-year free, they're going to have that and then some, right? But this is the example, 250. And you're even just bringing them in at the basic, the $500 qualifying volume kit. I know it's a different price in different countries, but that is the qualifying volume. Oh, and by the way, I should pause for a second. I do want to tell you what countries are included in this, what I'm sharing today. So the countries that are included, which is exciting because we're all going to be in the Bahamas together if you have team there, are Australia, Austria, Canada, Colombia, Germany, Mexico, New Zealand, Singapore, and Switzerland, and the US. We are all going to the Bahamas. Japan, and I believe it's Hong Kong. Actually, no, that's wrong, because I know there's some other ones going to other locations. You know what? We'll clarify that later. We'll clarify that later, but I do know most of those countries I mentioned are going to the Bahamas with us, and other people have a very other cool place to go. So, all right. So now I'm going to show you guys how it's done. I'm going to walk you through it. Okay. So we all know we should be having real results parties, right? That's where it's at. That's where you're going to gain new customers. So this example shows 4. The number 4 is 4 real results parties, 1 a week through August. And at each real results party, an average of, you're going to have 3 people order the value of the skincare set. You might have 7 or 8 people order, right, with some more, some less. But on average, 750 qualifying volume in each party. So that's what this is all about. So if you have 4 parties in August, 1 a week, the qualifying volume is 3,000. I'm all about the money and helping people understand you're making money as well as earning this trip. And so 26% of that, these are American numbers, US numbers, 26%, assuming most people have 9 customers already, they're making $826.80. That's pretty awesome, right? That's just 1 month, just on customers alone. The second month, you're doing the same thing. September, 1 RRP a month with all the theme shows and all the fun we're having, and asking people for referrals, asking your friends, hey, will you have a get-together for me? Will you bring your friends together so I can share Nerium products with them? I'm earning a free trip to the Bahamas, right? You're going to be asking for your friends' help. And when you do so, again, you're going to do it again every month, August, September, October, November, to December. Sorry, my computer is going slow. So there we go. It's 15,900 in sales, but 15,000 qualifying volume. You guys, you've already earned the trip just doing that. You've made over $4,000, and this isn't even counting any recurring orders at all. I'm going to show you another example where it counts recurring orders. So this is just getting new customers by having 1 RRP a week. That's it. You could have 2 in 1 week. You could go have 2 weeks where you have 2 parties a week and you're done, right? So you could totally play around with this. This also includes sponsoring, because guess what? Sponsoring is the lifeblood of your business. You want to sponsor anyway. You want to help other people have this incredible side gig. So this, I didn't even count if some of you may have already sponsored in July, but this shows 1 a month. So August, September, October, November. I even let you off the hook. I only did 4. I didn't even have you sponsor in December. 500. So the basic kit again, it's not the 750 or 1,000, but it can be. It's just going to make your numbers that much higher if you do that. And then, of course, having the new brand partner, you get credit for their volume, their ADO every month. So this person, when they start in August, is going to have more ADOs processed, right? And that's where the 1,000 comes from all the way through December. This person starting in September is not going to have as many ADOs processed, 750. October, 2 ADOs will process, right? You guys are getting it. So the earlier you sponsor, the better, because more ADOs will process, more trip volume will be counted for you. So down here, just from the sponsors, you've earned 2,000 over the trip earning period, 2,500 in just their ADOs. I didn't want to show that part yet. At the bottom here, it says more volume. If you help any of these personal sponsors fast start qualify in their 30 days of business, right? You're going to earn that extra $500 trip volume. If you help them hit director, you're going to get another 500. If you help a personal sponsor of yours that's been in the business a while, and they hit director for the first time, you get that $500 volume. So this is all more volume ways for you, just in case you don't get that as many customers as I was showing. If you rank advance yourself to director through NMD, you're going to earn anywhere from 100 to 5,000 trip volume for those rank advancements. So again, Nerium is doing the right thing. They're throwing a lot of trip volume at you to help you grow your business and rank advance. And that's what we all want to do, right? We all want to grow our side gigs. And then I also threw in here, there would be more volume if on all those preferred customers that you added through the months, if they did have an ADO that processed August through November, you'd have tons and tons and tons of more volume. And obviously the earlier you gain a preferred customer and their ADO is processed, the better. So here it is. All the orange is, it's all added up for you. 15,000, which I showed you, was all those PCs from those monthly RRPs. 2,000 is from you sponsoring. What I didn't mention is there's an enrollment consistency bonus. So this one, if you sponsor people 4 months in a row, one brand partner 4 months in a row, you can earn $650, but it actually ranges. It starts with you sponsoring 3 people in a row. You can earn, hang on there, I don't want to misquote anything on here, 500 trip volume. 4 is $650. If you sponsor 5 in a row, you get 800 trip volume. If you sponsor 6 in a row, you get 1,000. So again, Nerium is dangling these carrots, in a sense, tricking us to be successful, tricking us to earn an amazing trip, all the while building our business. So that's that. Here is the easy one. 1,200 is attained just from your personal edge. Every month you get 100 trip volume by you guys having your edge turned on, and you have your ADO process in a month. That's another 100. So what I've done here is, if you have your edge and your ADO of at least 80 qualifying volume, you get 200. Well, 200 times the 6 months, because we got credit for July. If you guys look, you'll see you already got credit for July. That's 1,200 in trip volume there. The recurring orders of your personal sponsors, I did include that up there. So look at that, 21,350 you've earned. Trip for 2 with airfare. Yay! I'm going to stop the share for a second because I want the recording to see the applause. And if you want, turn your cameras off. I want to see the applause. Yay, right? You've all earned the trip. Okay. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to scroll through because I see more of you guys on here. Woohoo! Okay. All right. You guys can tell I'm all about the fun, right? So let's go back to the screen share. Now I'm going to show you, there's many ways, like I said, to do this. Now I'm going to show you a different way because some brains are different. I might have confused some of you completely. You can go back and watch this again. But I'm going to show you this example right here, which is what I was talking about with that trip board that where I said I was a teacher and I do my tracking sheet with starting from 20,000 and going backwards. So I love this. So this is what I like to do because I like to know how much I have left to earn, right? So you start out at the top. 20,000 is what you need for the trip for 2. And I just figured you guys are all serious. You're on the edge. You've got your ADO processing. If you don't, sign up for both of those right now. You're going to want to. So if you do that, everybody should be doing that. And if you did it in July all the way through, so 1,200, we take that away. So now you only need 18,800, right? 100 if you rank advance, which I really didn't cover that too much. But if you, as of June of this year, you were not a director, you were maybe a brand partner, maybe you're brand new or hadn't started yet, or you were senior brand partner. If you rank advance during this process through December 31st, you rank advance to director. Doesn't matter if you used to be a director, right? So whatever you were in June, you get 100 qualifying volume for that. So let's take that away, 18.7. If you hit senior director, and there's no reason you guys won't, with this many RRPs that I'm recommending, with this many people that you're sponsoring in this period of time, and you're helping them fast start qualify, you're helping them hit director. There's no reason why you guys all won't at least end up by December 31st as a senior director. And when you do, you get a $200 bonus for that. So now we're down to 18.5. Here's where I talked about down here on the previous example. You sponsor 1 each month, August through December, with just the basic $500 qualifying volume. That's 2,500. You take that away. You only need 16,000, right? Now we're on to showing you down here at the bottom your August new sponsor. In case I was confusing you, this really maps it out here. Your August new person when their ADOs run, because they start in August at the 500, so that's all they're probably going to do unless they get some customers, right? Then in September through December, their ADO is going to run 4 more times. So that's what the times 4 is. So that's 1,000. 250 times 4 is 1,000. So you take that away. Your September sponsor only will have 3 process, right? So you take 750 away. Then 500 for October new sponsor. November is 250. So there you go. Now you're only down to 13.5, right? So here's where I'm showing you something even easier. That previous example was winding up with 12 customers a month, which is totally doable. But what have you got started and on it now this month, right? You only sponsor 3 preferred customers with an average order of 250, but they have the recurring orders through the next 5 months, right? So, so that would be for 5 months, 250. And there's 3 of them, okay? So that's 3,750 in volume. Now you only need 9,750, okay? The next month, September, 3 more again at the 250. There's 4 months during that time where they're gonna order and have 3 more months of recurring. Another 3,000. Now you're down to 6,750. Are you guys getting excited? You're really chunking it away, and this is how it happens. It really, really does. Then in October, you have 3 more. There are a couple more. Their ADOs processed, 2,250. Now you're only 45 away. And the final November, you have 3 more that order, right? Get started and keep ordering through December, 1,500. You're only 3,000 away. All right, drum roll. We're getting excited here. Now I just threw in, of those 5 brand partners that you started, what if you help just 3 of them? Because we know sometimes people don't want to run really fast. Some people want to take it at their own pace. They may not fast start qualify, but what if you got 3 to fast start qualify? Oh, sorry, that was that. Sorry, that was that. I got ahead of myself. That was the 3 PCs just in December was a 750. Here's the one where you help 3 of your BPs of the 5 that started during the promotion, fast start qualify. You get 500 points every time, or volume, sorry, every time you help your new brand partner fast start qualify, and it's trip earning. So take that away. Now you're only down to 750. There's a consistency bonus because in this example, on the other one, you only sponsored 4, so you got 650. In this example, you sponsored 5. Take 800 away, and you're over the top by 50 trip volume. You did it! Woohoo! And I even threw in, what if you kept going and you helped your, there's so many more ways to earn. You're going to continue to help your personal sponsors hit director, right? If you just help 3 of any of your personal sponsors, not even just the new ones, people that have been in for a while. And in June, they weren't director. Well, sorry, no, I take that back. They could earn the 100 themselves. This is for people that have never earned director that are personals of yours. If there's somebody on your team that you personally sponsored, they never earned director, when you help them do that, you get 500. So what if you did that for 3 people? You're way over the top, right? So incredible, incredible. I'm going to stop the share. And wanted to see, I had a couple brand partners that were going to share their testimonies, and I'm not sure if one of them is in Hawaii, one is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She loves to travel, so I'm definitely going to have her share first. But I would love for you guys to hear, because Deanne Hazelwood is a regional marketing director on our team. And the last trip to Cancun, she killed it. She killed it in a big way, went way over the top with the points that she needed. But it was really because she signed up a lot of preferred customers on the advanced skincare set, and they kept reordering. So I don't want to steal her thunder. I know she's in an airport somewhere, I think in Fort Lauderdale, coming back to Southern California. But Deanne, could you take it away and share a little?
Sure. Can you hear me, Vikki?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of loud where I am because I'm actually at a restaurant. My favorite restaurant here in Fort Lauderdale called Coconut. So we came here for dinner. So anyway, I just have to say the my key point or my big tip is to jump on board and reach out to all those, prospects that you had, try and get them on board with, a skincare regimen, whatever set, the higher dollar amount that you can sell them, that's the more points that you would get. And then start now, get them now. And same thing with new brand partners. You get them on board now and help them fast start qualify, help, do RRPs for those brand partners, offer to fill your calendar up with those RRPs to help them get customers, to help them get, referrals and that, for the referral coupons, and it's going to help them earn free product rewards. Plus it's going to help you earn free trip volume, more trip volume. So that would be my, and then keep with customer service. Just make sure they, whatever you can do to keep them on board to, and even let them know, hey, I'm earning this trip. We do the 90-day challenge, keep your product for the 90 days. That way you get them locked into thinking automatically that they're in it for 90 days. It's not going to be like, oh, the 30-day money back guarantee, although that's still there for them. You want them to commit to the 90 days because the longer that you have, the better. And then look forward to the skincare new products that we're coming out with around Christmas time, which is the biggest season of the year. I mean, this couldn't be more perfect for them to do trip earning time is during this time. This is the biggest selling season of the year, starting from, I would say, August, September, all the way through the holiday time. And they're going to keep continuing, to surprise us with other things, I'm sure. So hopefully that helps. I just, think just if you can get your preferred customers on now and get them to stick with it till the end of the year and take their pictures and, tell them about the 90-day challenge and get them to sign up for that. I tell people all the time, not many people go for that. So you have a really good chance of winning. You might as well try. And, I let them know that I know people that have won it too. So hopefully that helped.
That was fantastic.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to all the, all our future trip team Zoom meetings like this. Vikki's going to kill it. And, we're all going to bring to you, different ideas and things that you can utilize to, earn this trip. But, think of it all along. You're building your business. So, it's a win-win, no matter what. And like Vikki said, definitely just go for it. Make the mindset and make sure you jump on your edge and have your active ADO from now. Even if you're thinking, oh, I don't know about the trip, just do it, because you know what? You can't go back and add that ADO and that edge prior. So you have to get on it. You have to commit, and that could help you build your business as well. So
awesome. Thank you, Deanne.
You're welcome.
Deanne's amazing, you guys. I didn't mention that we were in another company together, and she earned every trip. The two of us, we were just the trip queens, and we both love to travel. And there are going to be people out there that you're running into that will build this just to earn this trip. They will do Nerium just to earn a trip. They're not. A lot of people aren't about the money. They want to take a spouse on this luxurious trip like this. And like Deanne, I agree, Deanne. Thank you so much for bringing that up. This can be the better time of the year. Like Deanne said, it is gift buying time. What we didn't tell you was our previous company, we never had trip earning time from July through December when it's Christmas coming up, right? They knew that it would be slow in January, February, and March. And so that's when our trip earning was. And it was only 3 months, not 5.5. And it was a lot more points. So believe me, we know what we're talking about. We really, from the bottom of our hearts, want you guys all to earn this and be with us. We know you can. And I wanted to just say one last thing. Is Kimberly Saxelby out there? If you are Kimberly, unmute yourself. She was on a mountaintop somewhere in Hawaii. I don't think she didn't think she'd have coverage. Okay, because she's another person that just killed it with a lot of customers. But like Deanne said, we're going to do these Zooms every Monday night at this time, 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East, so that you guys can still have your Nerium U. We're not taking any time away for another night, right, off your calendar. You're already doing Nerium on Monday nights anyway. So we just tag team. We have a short, this was longer because I really wanted to map it out for you, but we usually go about 15, 20 minutes on our trip meetings. And did you guys, by the way, like my necklace, my coral necklace? I wore it just for just for this. It's kind of you can't really wear this necklace more than once without, you know, having people know that you've got that necklace. But we're going to be having a lot of fun. We always challenge. And if you're not on our team, it does not matter. This is one team Nerium. I know there might be some people on here or watch this recording. Jump on our team, trip team Zoom. I do a drawing, and I don't mind if you're not on our team at all. We do a call to action to keep us in activity mode, and I'm actually going to do that now. And so, so thank you, Kitty. I just saw Kitty's little message to me. And so I'm going to do a drawing. So last week, we encouraged everybody to book an RRP and hold it last week. So I'm going to do 2 drawings, and I'm going to do a new call to action for all of you guys that are on here. If you want to jump on, same number, same time next Monday night, before or after your Nerium U. So I am giving away and I'll ship it to wherever you are, the cleanser. And the winner is, for booking and holding her RRP, Lorene Lopez. And you do have to be on the Zoom to win. So Lorene, are you there? Wave your hands. Let's see. I think I saw her. You just got to make sure you're there. Yes, there she is. Okay. She gets it.
I'm here.
Awesome. Awesome. See, we're coaxing you into being successful because you want to be in all these trainings. So you have to be on to win. And the second drawing I'm going to do is the eye serum. We're not fooling around. We're giving away full products. And it's Wendy in Canada. Woohoo! All right. Awesome. And we had a lot of other people in here. I apologize, you guys, but next week I know you're going to win. So you know what? I'm gonna do it again. It's party to promote. You need to have RRPs. We know they work. Goodness, I trained on it at national conference, so I definitely know they work. And we know that's going to get you to the next rank. That's going to get you more in front of more people. Again, ask your friends, hey, would you be willing to have a little get-together with me so that I can share these incredible products? We want the world to know about it, right? And you can wind up sponsoring your host. And actually, Lorene, just for like 2 minutes, if you guys don't mind, and if you need to go ahead and go. But Lorene had the most fabulous RRP Saturday night, and I want her to tell you what happened. So if you don't mind, Lorene, and then I'll give you the new finish the call to action. Okay.
Sure. Yes. So just real quickly, about 4 months ago, when Anna Camp kept pushing us to do the 100 text challenge, where we just make a list of 100 and we text people asking them for coffee. I did that consistently, and I booked about 6 sit-downs. One of them was with a person that I've known for many years, and so in May we had a sit-down, and I didn't say anything about Nerium. It was about fellowship. It was about reconnecting, and I wore like a sports-related kind of outfit, and she was all covered up, and she said, my gosh, you look like you're 30. What are you doing? And I didn't wear makeup, and so I said, I was playful. And I said, oh, I'm doing this anti-aging, stuff. Maybe you'd like to know a little bit about it. And she goes, well, my husband's really interested in it. Fast forward, she scheduled an RP the weekend when we returned from conference. I said, I'll be really excited to share what our new products are. And then she rescheduled for the following weekend, which was last weekend. She had 10 people confirmed and 6 people showed. She signed up 4 customers, and I said, well, let me know what you want to do. You'll get $10 off for individual purchases. She goes, I want all the products, so I want all the products. I go, well, that would be then you'd sign up for $500 and you'd be a brand partner, and you'd make commissions on all 4. She goes, okay, that's what I want to do. I go, you do? She goes, yep, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. So I signed up. She FSQ'd. She's a brand partner. She doesn't need the money, but she loves to host parties, and she loves to help people, and she's super, super generous. So I'm excited because the other 5 people that didn't show on her party, we'll probably do another one. And we ended up making it a sister, like a wild woman sisterhood activity. Vikki was there. Her sister shared about a guided meditation about being our best self. And her sister said, with your culture and what I shared, Lorene, it was a perfect marriage. And Vikki and I were just blown away at the sisterhood that we've developed, and we're going to have another event in September just based on bonding, and maybe they'll tell me how they like the skincare, but it's really relationship building, and about 2 or 3 women saw the vision. So it was very, very exciting. Vikki was like, oh my gosh, Lorraine, this is crazy. I'm like, hey, you know what? I just kept putting in the universe, and this was one of the best RPs in my entire career of Nerium. So it was amazing.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. And that's there for all of you guys too. Don't be scared to ask your friends. Just ask, right? And actually, I should end with that. I did want to show you guys one last little thing. And oops, sorry. At least you can see my backdrop. One last thing before we sign off, but I did want to be clear. So the call to action, because I tend to do this, I get so excited and then I don't give the call to action. The call to action will be book and hold an RRP between now and next Monday night. And I'm doing that for a reason. Don't book them out 2-3 weeks in advance. People cancel all the time when you do that. The guests cancel and the hostess cancels. If you book, trust me, I'm the show queen, the RRP queen. I've done these for so many years. If you book close in like this, you offer a couple dates this week. Hey, I've got next Sunday or this Friday, which works best. You give them 2 choices. They usually pick the last one you said. So it depends which night you want to book. Say the one you really want to book the most, say that last, because they usually pick up on that. But they know what they're doing in the next few days. Their friends know what they're doing in the next few days. You can pick a fun theme, have a blast with it. So that's the call to action. Book and hold an RRP this week at a friend's house, at a Starbucks, at a coffee shop, right? It doesn't have to be your house. So that's it. And then you email me at Vikki@believersregion.com when you've done it. That's how you wind up in the drawing. Okay, so Vikki, Vikki, at believersregion.com. And lastly, before I let you guys all go, I'm going to show you this one more time. The excuse limit is 0. You will go on the trip if you make no excuses for yourself about anything. No excuses that you can't have an RRP. No excuses that I can't call somebody. I'm just going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it, right? Mel Robbins. You're just going to do it. No excuses on anything you're challenged to do. And then last but not least, I truly believe enthusiasm ignites greatness. And you all have greatness running through your veins, and you're just maybe not tapping into it. Some of you are. Some of you definitely are, but some of you are not. So enthusiasm, get excited, go out there, make a big mess, and your upline will help you clean it up. So we love you guys. We'll help you sponsor them. We'll help you with anything you need. Have a great night, and we will see you Monday night, next Monday night. And don't forget to watch Nerium if you didn't.
Thank you, Vikki. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Vikki.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Vikki.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Vikki,
Night.
thanks for opening this up to us. Thank
I'll
you.
get
Get a love brochure.
Love you guys.